I guess it's time to do this video and topic. How do I know that I'm a star seed? Well, here's my story. Back in 2016, the fall and winter, I was all into Bernie Sanders' campaign. I mean, it consumed me. I was giving money, talking to just strangers on the street because I knew how important this election was, and it was everything I cared about, really on the line. And as I got into it and talking to people, I got energy from it. But I also was completely stressed out. I would show up at my fundraising job just shaking with energy and stress and cortisol. Like, do you people not see how important this election is? It cannot be Trump. It cannot be Clinton. People will die. This country might fail. That's how big this is. And also with my personal life, losing my niece and my dad having cancer, I was stressed out, and I felt like just like Frodo pushing this ring up the mountain. It was incredible, stressful, which brought on schizophrenia. I mean, all the signs were there. And with schizophrenia, to me, you're going to connect to lots of stories and songs, and that's part of the panic of it. It's like, wow, life becomes this weird experience. A story. You're living a story. And the story is this, that it's your time to die. I mean, that was what I got from this. They say that when a man dies, he gets all the signs, or a woman. The universe tells you so that you can say goodbye and write your will. And I went through all that. But I also know that if I'm going to die, then I need to put it all out there to stop the Trump administration from taking office. And so I took basically what little money I had and drove down to Los Angeles to try and get a letter to the Young Turks, thinking they have an outreach of progressive viewers. Maybe they can take this message and run with it, and sharing with them my petition to hold new elections, recognizing A, we got cheated out of Bernie Sanders, B, that Bernie Sanders would have trounced Trump, and that C, all the progress we could make. We have a duty to uphold. And man, just over those days and weeks, part of what it did is it forced me to live in the moment. Every day I'd wake up and it's like, wow, this day is going to be an adventure. What does this day hold for me? And, ideas and songs and like lines from movies, they're all flooding into me, guiding me. And it can be a panic. For me, I recognized it was guiding me through my day. Like John Lennon, Beatles. Yes, I mean, all these songs that I've listened to since I was a kid, completely guiding me through this process. And then there came a day where finally I delivered that letter to the TYT office on Wilshire, and thought, well, I've done it. That's all I can do. I cannot do more to fuel this revolution. My task is done. Now I need to go see my parents, maybe try to have a baby before I die. And it's like December 28th, 2016. And I'm heading up the 5 freeway to go back home, thinking, I feel like it. This is my last day on planet Earth. I'm going to die on this drive. And intuition, it's so strong you cannot deny. And sure enough, I look at my phone, my iPhone. Every song is this recurring eternal circle, leaving Earth. And there's another song called Neverland by Andy Blumen, this trance song I love. That years ago I said that when I die, I hope that I can release a sound this beautiful, because that song encapsulated so much energy and beauty. It was profound. And I'm thinking about Bob Dylan and talking World War III blues. And I don't know, this song is it's in my head for a reason. And it starts off basically with this, that some time ago a crazy dream came to me. I dreamt I was walking World War III. The whole thing started about 3 o'clock, fast, was all over about a quarter past. Now you can go look up the rest of those lines. But, okay, so 3 o'clock was all over about 3:15. And on that drive, I mean, it was intense. This schizophrenia I was in the midst of. At exactly 3 o'clock, out of my left-hand window, the driver's side window, I see an explosion from the sun. And it was obvious. And I'm thinking, holy smokes. I know that's a sign. The universe had just tipped its hand to me. And I'm watching this sun. It's get brighter and brighter. I'm thinking, is this it? Is this the end of the universe? And I'm thinking back, okay, thank Doug. Put the clues together, you're smart. First off, I was reading a book earlier in the day, the last chapter of which is We Shall Slow Time. We have the ability with our conscious mind to slow time. And you say it like, bend to my will. We shall slow time. Breathe. And I'm using this mental exercise to slow down. I say, just hold off. Give me time to fix this. And I'm watching the sun's getting brighter and brighter in my window. And what else can I reflect on? Okay, Bob Dylan. I see my light come shining from the west down through the east. Any day now, I shall be released. Okay, I'm just jumping ahead. You go look at like Native American folklore, mythology, that when you die, this eagle descends from the sun. The archangel descends from the sun. Beyond that, there's a poem in a gatefold of a band that I love. Yes is the band. The album is Relayer. And in that poem it says, pears are ripe and peaches falling. Suns are setting in the east. Not the west, they're setting in the east. Things are upside down and backwards. So I'm putting all these clues together. And the universe tipped its hand to say that, Doug, yes, your universe is one of many. It's a star. Battery low. Flash is disabled. Okay, fine. It's a star. The universe is a star, and sometimes that star dies. Now you understand every story about the Messiah, this mythology. Thor, Zeus, Horus, Jesus, Superman, Elias, Ziggy Stardust. It's the same story over and over. And then I connected that event with the science that I've learned over my years. That yes, we evolved from stars. A star has to die to give life to everything else. That's a star seed. That's what you are. The Big Bang simply was a supernova. You're made of light. That's the energy that animates you. And if you're finding this video, it's because it's your time to know. So, twofold. Do we die? Do we don't die? Yes, it's a paradox. You'll die in one reality, dimension, and you'll manifest in another. And I've been through that many times. It's this whole weird experience of reality where I feel like I'm being sucked into a tractor beam, and I'm no longer human. I'm mechanical, and everything gets all weird, and it's a panic attack. You remember what you are. You're everything, and it comes down to this: survival mode. Breathe. You'll get through it. Drink water, and balance it. And so I'm sharing this because it's time. It's time for people to know. There's nothing to fear. This universe is crazy intelligent and crazy loving. And you're safe. I'm sorry. Live this day, right, as if you're dying. But also balance that with just a trust in the process. Hope that helps you. Wish you well. Have a good day.